And that's unfortunate. And those are one of the things that kind of hinder Michael from Pittsburgh from being the best head coach that he can be. But I was, and you guys know this, I stood on the table and I was a starch a believer of Mike McCarthy. To those, I apologize. To those people who listened to me, and as I was on Freaky Michael from Pittsburgh, I'm sorry. I was wrong. I'm out on Michael from Pittsburgh. I'm out on this old offense. I'm out on his unwillingness to change. I'm out on his stubbornness. I'm out on it all. I'm out on it all. And someone asked me earlier today, what do you have to see coming off the bye week to make you believe, as if you were in the player's perspective? I've been in those seats. I've been on teams that lost head coaches, and I've been on teams that quit on head coaches. And there are some things that I've seen in those 3 losses that look very eerily similar to what I experienced many years ago when our coach got fired, right here in Dallas. It's feeling like that. The season is trending towards there's going to be a coaching change sooner or later. But what would I have to see? Like, you can't, as a player, especially as a guy who's been around for a little while, we can't come back off this bye and I see the same offensive game plan or routes or schemes or whatever that I did when we left. You would lose me like that so fast. There needs to be a tangible thing that I can see, feel, touch, be around, absorb, that is different than when I left as a player. The coaching that you have to give me when we return has to be one that makes me believe that there is a change on the horizon. Now, there's a player component to this, dude, because you have to be willing to accept that coaching and accept that new game plan. But this locker room is teetering by the hair of my chinny chin chin at the edge of the mountain from being lost. Come on into this therapy session, y'all. That's what we're here for. It's a community. This team is not built to win. It just isn't. And Jerry reminded you again, sometimes you got to just start believing what people say to you. Like, believe who they are. He said it again last night after the game, that he doesn't plan to make any changes. That's not their focus. They like their guys. That's what they say. But what an absolute beatdown. I told you guys 495 yards of total offense. The Detroit Lions, their punter did the same exact thing that you did in the game on Sunday night. So this is the moment where you ask yourself the question, what did I do in the game Sunday night? And my answer to you is nothing. And neither did their punter. Didn't punt one time. You talk about making he basically took a trip from Detroit to Dallas, got a front row seat to watch a good game. Well, not a good game. Well, a one-sided game. And he'll receive a big fat check on payday for it. Because you didn't even force him to punt one time. There was zero resistance against anything that they did. There was Zero pushback. You did nothing to ever make them feel threatened. I think the first drive you came out, you had a tip pass that was caught by Rico, and you had a one-handed catch that was made by CeeDee Lamb, and then you get into the red zone, and all of a sudden, interception. No, I'm sorry, that wasn't an interception. That was the field goal. And then after the second interception, I think Dak completed 3 more passes total. It was bad all across the board. I look at